Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's event to celebrate our class of 2024 from Carver Middle High School. We ask that you all please stand if you're possible and welcome the class of 2024 to the stage.
And welcome to Carver High School, class of 2024 convocation. I'm Christine Cabral, proud principal of Carver High School. And I'm honored to welcome you here this evening to celebrate our soon-to-be graduates as they receive their due recognition and awards and scholarships this evening. I would like to thank Mr. Tunis and the musicians who are here tonight to perform for us. I would also like to thank Katie Blodner and Aunt Sarah Gould for making the PowerPoint presentation. They created that PowerPoint presentation. At this time, I would like to welcome Daniela Garcia, Devin Mullen, Deja Jett, Alexandra Reset, and Megan Daly to the stage for the performance of our national anthem. And if I could ask the audience to please rise.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, and joining the four girls with Haley Warzeniak. Thank you, Haley. Now I would ask our class president of 2025, Kyle Hoffman, to please seat the class of 2024. Thank you, Kyle. And at this time, I'd like to introduce the class president of 2024, Jessica Baldwin, to give her welcoming address.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jessica Baldwin, president of the graduating class of 2024, and I'm honored to welcome you all here tonight to our class convocation. So welcome, everybody. The class of 2024 would like to start off by thanking all of our generous donors, whom all without tonight would not be possible. So thank you to all of you. We would also like to thank the administrative assistants, Mrs. Doyle and Mrs. Galuzzo, for all of the hard work that has been put into tonight's ceremony, along with all of the graduation events that they have made possible this week. So thank you to them as well. Thank you to all of the families here tonight. Your love and support over these last years have made it possible for us all to be up here tonight. So thank you to all of our family members out here tonight as well. And finally, we would like to give a big thank you to Mrs. Kilnap and Mrs. Bertram, our senior class advisors, who nothing this year would have been possible without. So thank you for all of your hard work and dedication that has allowed us to have all of our amazing events this year. Now let us all come together to celebrate the class of 2024 tonight. We'll hear about all of our students' amazing achievements and so much more. So enjoy the ceremony.
Thank you, Jessica. Before we begin the awards ceremony, I would like to take a moment also to thank Ashley Doyle, Lynn Galuzzo, Michelle Nickerson, and Amy Gould, our administrative assistants, who without their help, all of these events would not be possible. They put in a tremendous amount of hours and effort and care to make this possible for our students. The administration could not be here and do this without them and their work behind the scenes, so I extend a very big thank you to them. Tonight we will begin with the presentation of academic awards. These students are being recognized for their dedication to the individual discipline, for demonstrating a passion for their content area, and their positive impact on the staff and the department. If I could ask the teachers, they're already behind stage. All right, excellent. So the first presentation recognition this evening will be for excellence in mathematics, presented by Erin Young, the Department of the Math Department Chair. The recipient of this award is Luke Holden. For excellence in history, presented by the Department Chair of History, Brendan Cully. This award, the recipient of this award is Corinne Clardy. For excellence in science, presented by the Science Department Chair, Michelle Littleton. The recipient is Sarah Langtree. For excellence in English, presented by Bob Ewell, the English Department Chair. The recipient is Katie Blodner. For demonstrating excellence in the area of mechanical engineering and technology, presented by the Met teacher, Dave Aruda. We have two recipients. The first is Vera McGrail. The second recipient, Dylan Young. For demonstrating excellence in comprehensive health and wellness, presented by Mike Santos, the Department Chair of Health and Wellness. There are two recipients as well. The first is Eliza Todd. The second, Lily Ramsey. For demonstrating excellence in Spanish, presented by Maria Calvo, the Department Chair for Allied Arts and Health and Foreign Language. The recipient is Jessica Baldwin. Ms. Calvo will also present the award for excellence in art. The recipient is Sarah Gould. Ms. Calvo will also present the recipient of the Excellence in French Award, Vera McGrail. And for excellence in culinary science, presented by Ms. Calvo, David Olson. Our yearbook recognition, presented by Michelle Nickerson and Ashley Doyle, the yearbook advisors. There are two recipients. The first is Kathleen Blockner. And Sarah Gould. The next award award is the National Choral Award for Excellence in Choral Music, presented by Ms. Calvo. The recipient is Emma Sanson. Ms. Calvo will also present the award for Excellence in Vocal Music. The recipient, Emma Sanson. For Excellence in Instrumental Music, presented by Jeremy Tunis. The recipient, Daniel Egan. For Demonstrating Excellence in Dramatic Arts, presented by Nate Miller, Emma Sanson. The following two awards were presented yesterday in Class Day, but I would like these two students to please rise and be recognized. The recipient of the John Philip Sousa Award for Excellence in Symphonic Band was awarded during Class Day by Mr. Tunis to Allie Perry. And the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award was awarded during Class Day yesterday by Mr. Tunis as well to Peter Leone. At this time, I would like to introduce the middle school assistant principal, Dylan Young, to continue with the awards presentation. Thank you.
The following are awards from the English department. I'd like to invite Mr. Yule, English department chair, to the stage to present these awards. The Teen Ink Award recognizes the student demonstrates outstanding originality and potential in writing. The student established conventions of writing to create a style. This award goes to Eliza Todd. The Creative Writing Award goes to a student who has shown an appreciation for the craft of writing and demonstrated the ability to engage us in the art of story. This award is given to Dakota Matthews. The UMass Dartmouth Book Award is given to the student chosen by the English department as someone who exemplifies the importance of reading and philosophical reflection. This award is presented to Jay Bonney. I'd like to invite Michelle Littleton to the stage to recognize the students for their work in SparkNet fieldwork. The following certificate is given to the students who thoroughly participated in SparkNet salamander research in our environmental and agricultural sciences pathway courses. The students went above and beyond getting certified to handle and collect data on the eastern red-backed salamanders by participating in multiple years of fieldwork, data collection, and data entry using the same methods that are used by professional scientists. Would the following students please come forward to receive their certificates? Sarah Langtry. Bradley Harrington. And Liliana McPhee. I invite our guidance counselors to the stage to present several awards. The next award is the Daughters of the American Revolution Award. This award is given to the student who most demonstrates dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism, and was nominated by the staff of Carver Middle High School. The Daughters of the American Revolution Award is presented to Jessica Baldwin. The next award is the Stanley Z. Koplik Certificate of Mastery Award. Carver High School had 2 students apply and qualify for this recognition. This certificate is awarded in recognition of a student's mastery of skills and knowledge demonstrated through their accomplishments in the field of mathematics, science, arts, and humanities, in addition to their MCAS scores. This award will provide a tuition waiver for 8 semesters of undergraduate education at a Massachusetts state college or university. This evening, we would like to recognize 2 students for making this accomplishment. Please come forward to receive your award. Daniel Egan. And Peter Leone. The Massachusetts Mock Trial Competition is a program sponsored by the Massachusetts Bar Association. Throughout the tournament, students assume the roles of lawyers and witnesses and have to be prepared to argue both sides of a case in front of district court judges and various district courts throughout the state. Students must be able to demonstrate solid debating skills, thinking quickly on their feet, reacting and responding to objections, motions, and challenges filed by competing attorneys and district court judges. Emma Sanson, please come forward to receive your certificate. At this time, I invite Christine Cabral to the podium.
The next recognition is the Principal's Leadership Award. It is sponsored by the National Association of Secondary Schools, and it is awarded to a student who demonstrates both real leadership and actual contributions through elected office, participation in organization of senior school events, and ethical, social, and moral leadership in terms of character and ability to take responsibility for his or her actions, and who is not afraid to take leadership risks. Proud to present this award this evening to Dylan Young. The next recognition is the Humanitarian Award. It is given to a student whose personal goals are inextricably tied to the greater good. They unselfishly give of themselves in order to help others, show the courage of their convictions in their everyday life, and demonstrate intelligence and respect for others in their approach to all in their endeavors. This award tonight, presented by Dylan Mantell, is going to Joshua Grimes. The next award, presented by Sean McGinnis, is the Massachusetts School Administrators Association Student Achievement Award. It is presented to the student who has achieved academic excellence and has made outstanding contributions to our school. It is with great pleasure that we present this award tonight to Sarah Langtree. The Irwin K. Washburn Award was established both to honor Mr. Irwin K. Washburn, who made a lifelong contribution to the education of students in Carver, and to recognize a student who has demonstrated meaningful and improved motivation, effort, and achievement over the past 4 years. This award is presented each year to a student who would look at his or her work as a freshman and or his or her work as a senior and say, I made a difference in my life at Carver Middle High School. We are proud to present this award this evening to Carrie Brooks. Yesterday at the Class Day ceremony, we recognized students for completing one of our 8 Carver pathways. Within these pathways, students engage in a rigorous course progression designed to explore a wide variety of potential careers. These courses help students strengthen their critical thinking, solve relevant real-world problems, and develop employability skills. Students who completed all of their required pathways courses earned industry-related credentials, participated in Pathways Connected capstone or internship program. The following students earned a cord yesterday in recognition of their impressive accomplishment. Tonight, I would like them to please stand and be recognized. For completion in biotechnology pathway, the following students please stand and remain standing. Riley Bernier. Matthew Buck. Braden Coelho. Tessa D'Olympia. Nina DeRoche. Nate Dorado. Sarah Langtree. Peter Leone. Dakota Matthews. Samantha Murray. Molly O'Connor. Grace O'Neill. Robbie Peterson. Brooke Slavin. Maggie Turner. And Natalie Wakus. You may remain standing as we continue through the pathways. The next students received their cords for completion of the coursework in the Environmental Agricultural Sciences. Eliza Todd. And Sarah Langtree. For completion of the coursework in Health and Wellness pathway, Briley Bernier. For completion of the coursework for Culinary Hospitality pathway, David Olson. Receiving their cords for completion of coursework in Manufacturing, Engineering, and Technology, Bob Alpert. Maddie Butler. Joel Coheno. Leandra De Silva. Brandon Gainey. Sunny Hines. Luke Holden. Derek Lopes. Vera McGrail. Luke Perlman. William Ray. Justin Souza. And Dylan Young. Two more for completion of all the coursework in Visual and Performing Arts. Angelique Bedoin. Katie Blotner. Sarah Gould. Corinne Clarity. And for completion of the coursework for Computer Science, Joshua Grimes. and Sunny Hines. Tremendous amount of work by all of you. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Yesterday at the Class Day ceremony, we also recognized students for their participation in Special Olympics, Unified Sports, Unified Gym Class, and Best Buddies. Unified Sports joins people with and without intellectual disabilities on the same team. Best Buddies is a club for students in grades 6 through 12 with intention of fostering meaningful relationships. We appreciate these students for their dedication to the programs. The following students also received a cord in Class Day in recognition of their impressive accomplishments. At this time, I would like you to stand and as I read your name and be recognized here tonight as well. Aiden Corbin. Olivia Correa. Joshua Grimes. Robert Peterson. Haley Warziniak. And Lily Young. Congratulations to those students. Thank you. And yesterday at Class Day, we recognized our student athletes who participated in 6 or more seasons of varsity sports. These student athletes have dedicated a significant amount of time and effort to their sport and our community, often sacrificing other activities to pursue their passion. The following students received their cords yesterday as a symbol of their athletic achievements and sacrifices they've made to balance their academic and athletic commitments while representing Carver Middle High School. Will the following students please stand as I call your name? Cam Elaine. Jessica Baldwin. Matt Buck. Madison Butler. Corinne Clarity. Aiden Corbin. Olivia Correa. Nathan Dorado. Jameson Helms. Luke Holden. Sarah Langtree. Tyler Lennox. Peter Leone. Derek Lopes. Molly O'Connor. Alexandra Perry. Robert Peterson. Brooke Slavin. Zachary Todd. Maggie Turner. Natalie Wakus. And Sean Williams. Congratulations to you. Thank you. And you have great sportsmanship, great athletes. I appreciate you. Thank you. And at this time, I'd like to invite Sean McGinnis, High School Assistant Principal, to the podium to continue with the recognitions. Thank you.
Good evening. The next several awards are related to athletics and academics, and in many cases, the choices were so difficult that more than one student athlete scholar will receive the award. When your name is called, please come down forward to receive your award. Presenting the CMHS Athletic Sportsmanship Award is Middle School Assistant Principal Dylan Antel. First is Nathan Dorado. We also would like to present this award to Alexandria Perry. Presenting the National Scholar Athlete for the U.S. Army is Mr. Mike Santos. At this time, we would like to invite Nathan Dorado. And Olivia Correa. The Distinguished Athlete Award from the U.S. Marine Corps is presented by Mike Santos, and this year's winners are Robert Peterson and Madison Butler. This year, the U.S. Marine Corps also gives out a Scholastic Excellence Award. Mr. Santos will also be presenting that to Jameson Helms. And Mackenzie Wall. The U.S. Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Instrumental Music Award is presented by Mr. Jeremy Tunis. This year's award winners, Corinne Clardy, and Mr. Luke Greeley. The U.S. Navy Award for Mathematics will be presented by Ms. Erin Young. This year's winner, Kathleen Blotner. The U.S. Navy Award for Science, presented by Ms. Michelle Littleton, goes to Nathan Dorado. And the U.S. Air Force Math and Science Award, being presented by Ms. Young and Ms. Littleton, goes to Jessica Baldwin. The Best Athlete Award. This prestigious award is given to the most outstanding all-around male and female student athlete of the graduating class and voted for by our coaching staff. To be considered for this award, students must be a multiple sport athlete. These student athletes are someone whose performance was the most critical for their team. Additionally, it is someone who has demonstrated exceptional skills and ability on a consistent basis throughout their high school career. They are a fierce leader and competitor on the playing field while modeling exceptional sportsmanship at all times. As always, we have two extremely worthy student athletes for this honor. It is our privilege to present one of the awards to Tyler Lennox. And Madison Butler. Tyler and Maddie have represented their school and community with tremendous pride and have deeply impacted our athletic programs at Carver Middle High School. We're incredibly proud of their efforts and cannot wait to see what you do at the collegiate level. The South Shore League Scholar Athlete Award. On behalf of the South Shore League principals, athletic directors, coaches, and student athletes, I would like to ask both Robert Peterson and Corinne Clardy to please stand and be recognized. This year, they were selected as Carver Middle High School's recipients of the 2023-2024 Scholar Athlete Award. The South Shore League is made up of 11 area high schools. Each year, all 10 schools select the top male and female multi-sport student athlete to receive this award. Being selected to receive this award shows they have demonstrated the highest ideals of leadership, sportsmanship, commitment, while maintaining a record of excellence in a rigorous academic course load. Each year, all 20 Scholar Athletes recipients from the league schools are honored together at a banquet at Southers Marsh Golf Club with their parents, principals, and athletic directors. This year, we celebrated our Scholar Athletes with their families and presented students with a plaque to recognize them on their academic and athletic achievements. They join the company of past recipients from our school who are truly the best of the best. We congratulate Robert Peterson and Corinne Clardy on receiving this outstanding award. The Carver Athletics Crusade Award must be an active participant in some capacity in athletics at Carver Middle High School. Athletic ability is not the determining factor. To win, one must represent the finest in character and sportsmanship, not only on the athletic field, but off the field in the classroom activities and their everyday life and relationship with others. The individual must do their best at times, regardless of the job or position they've been asked to hold or play. The student athlete must be known as one who never quits, working always for the good of their team and Carver Middle High School. The student athlete's character and sportsmanship must be an inspiration to those around them, doing what is right at all times to ensure they represent Carver athletics at the highest standard. This year we have 2 recipients. The first recipient, Zachary Todd. And our second recipient is Jessica Baldwin. At this time, I would like to invite National Honor Society Advisor, Mr. Jeffrey Mallon, to the stage to present the officers of the National Honor Society with their stoles and tassels. Membership in the National Honor Society is one of the highest honors that can be awarded at the high school level. High school students across the nation strive to give practical meaning to the Society's goals of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. We are proud of these students for their academic accomplishment and thank them for their leadership at Carver Middle High School. Would the following officers please come forward and accept their stoles, tassels, and award? President Corinne Clardy. Vice President Molly O'Connor. Secretary Jack Miller. And Publicity Coordinator, Braden Eaton. We would now ask the following members of the National Honor Society to please come forward and receive their stoles and tassels. Robert Alpert. Jessica Baldwin. Kathleen Blotner. Patrick Brown. Madison Butler. Nina DeRoche. Nathan Dorado. Brandon Gainey. Sarah Gould. Danielle Gorham. Jameson Helms. Luke Holden. Sarah Langtree. Derek Lopes. Vera McGrail. Lucas Mueller. Grace O'Neill. Robert Peterson. Brooke Slavin. Zachary Todd. Maggie Turner. Natalie Wakus. Mackenzie Wall. Haley Wozniak. And Dylan Young. At this time, I would like to invite the French and Spanish National Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Maria Calvo, to the stage to present her students with their cords. Would the following students please come forward to receive the cords? First, for the Spanish National Honor Society, Kathleen Blotman. Jessica Baldwin. Daniel Egan. Luke Holden. Brandon Gainey. President Maggie Turner. And Dylan Young. And now for the French National Honor Society, Corinne Clardy. And President Vera McGrail. At this time, I would like to invite Principal Christine Cabral back to the podium to continue with the award presentation.
He was using his own book and not the book on the podium. Sorry, just kidding. I would now like to invite the class of 2024 advisors, Mrs. Bertram and Mrs. Kilnap, to the stage to present the class officers with their symbolic stoles. We are proud to recognize the class of 2024 class officers for their dedication and hard work to ensure their classmates had every opportunity for special events this year. They spent many hours in and out of school brainstorming, planning, shopping, setting up, decorating, and so much more to make sure our seniors had an unforgettable year. Will the following class officers please come forward to receive your stole? The senior class president, Jessica Baldwin. Senior class vice president, Grace O'Neill. Senior class treasurer, Dylan Young. Publicity Coordinator, Molly O'Connor. And our senior class secretary, Nina DeRoche. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Truska to the stage to recognize members of the Student Council. Carver Student Council works tirelessly to provide numerous opportunities for our students to develop and demonstrate their own leadership skills so they can be better at serving the greater community. Through our council, our students are empowered to organize numerous fundraisers for both local and national organizations and motivated to create a series of school-wide events to foster an environment centered on both pride and inclusivity among our students and staff. The following 2024 graduating seniors have been actively involved in the Student Council for multiple years and have served on the executive board this school year. When your name is called, please come to receive your graduation sash from Mr. Truska. President Dylan Young. Vice President Brooke Slavin. Spirit Coordinator Maggie Turner. The next recognition is the Superintendent's Award for Academic Excellence, and the student is selected by our superintendent. To be considered for this award, the student must be a member of the senior class with a cumulative GPA that places them in the top 5th percentile of their class. The nominee must also consistently demonstrate leadership, social responsibility, respect for their fellow classmates, and involvement in various aspects of our school community. The award is being presented tonight by Scott Neef, Superintendent of Carver Public Schools. The recipient of the Superintendent's Award for Academic Excellence is Corinne Clarity. I will now have the honor of announcing the 2 highest academic awards also being presented by Superintendent Neef. The salutatorian is the individual earning the 2nd highest grade point average in the senior class. At this time, we are extremely proud to announce that this year's salutatorian for the class of 2024 is Brandon Gainey. The valedictorian is an individual earning the highest grade point average in the senior class. At this time, we are extremely proud to recognize this year's valedictorian for the class of 2024, Corinne Clarity. At this time, people who are presenting scholarships, we're going to move on to the scholarship portion, and I would invite you to please head backstage toward the instrumental room. We will help assemble you. if someone backstage could just give me a thumbs up when we're ready to. Thank you. So at this time, we are going to begin the scholarship, announce the scholarship recipients for students of the class of 2024. I'd like to start by taking this opportunity to thank the donors for their generosity, their extreme generosity. Tonight we will be distributing almost $89,000 worth of scholarships to our students. We appreciate you. We thank you. The first presentation will be the Thomas P. Coyne Memorial Scholarship, presented by Mr. McGinnis. The recipient is Luke Holden. The next scholarship is the A.D. Makepeace Scholarship, presented this evening by John Mason. The recipient is Eliza Todd. The Zach Kane Memorial Scholarship, presented tonight by Steve and Katie Kane. There are several recipients of this scholarship. The first, Cam Elaine. Olivia Carrera. Nina DeRoche. Nate Dorado. Johnny Freites. Joshua Grimes. Jameson Helms. Luke Holden. Tyler Lennox. Derek Lopes. Caden Martin. Isabella Martins. Robert Peterson. Olivia Place. Brooke Slavin. Tyler Swain. Zach Todd. And Mackenzie Wall. Thank you, Steve and Katie. The next scholarship will be presented by our school resource officer, Officer Farquharson. This is the Carver Police Good Citizen Scholarship. There are 2 recipients. The first is Tessa DeOlympia. The second is Lizzie Freitas. Officer Farquharson will also present the Carver Police Union Scholarship. The recipient is Brian Quimby. Thank you, Officer Farquharson. The next scholarship will be presented by Ann and Steve Quinley. McDonald. And the recipients there are several of these recipients as well. The first is Sarah Gould. Brooke Slavin. Dylan Young. Maggie Turner. Nina DeRoche. Jonathan Freites. Madison Butler. Mackenzie Wall. Olivia Carrera. Cam Elaine. Dan Egan. Lucas Mueller. Tyler Lennox. Jameson Helms. And Jack Miller. Thank you so much, Annie and Steve. The next scholarships will be presented by the treasurer of the Carver Athletic Booster Club, Adam Holmes. This scholarship is the Carver Middle High School Athletic Booster Scholarship. We have several recipients of this scholarship. The first is Luke Holden. Maggie Turner. Jessica Baldwin. Nate Dorado. Derek Lopes. And Jameson Helms. The next scholarship is presented by Captain Bob Tellis. This is the Carver Volunteer Firefighters Association Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship is Brooke Slavin. Thank you. The next scholarship presented by Meredith Peterson is the Gil Barakat Memorial Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship is Daniel Egan. Mrs. Peterson will also present the Carver Middle High School Music Booster Scholarship. We have two recipients. The first is Peter Leone. And the second is Corinne Clardy. Thank you, Ms. Peterson. The next scholarship, presented by Paul and Cora Souza, is the Tony Souza Memorial Scholarship. The recipient of the scholarship this evening is Derek Lopes. Paul and Cora will also be presenting the Mock Trial Scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship is Emma Sanson. Thank you very much, Paul and Cora. The next scholarship presented by Sue and Doug Drew is the Harbor Insurance Agency Scholarship. The recipient is Emma Sanson. Thank you very much. The next scholarship, presented by CJ and Kim Patota, is Jake Patota Memorial Scholarship. Several students will receive this evening. The first, Robert Albert. Nathan Dorado. Derek Lopes. Brooke Slavin. Zachary Todd. And Mackenzie Wall. Thank you very much, CJ and Kim. The next scholarship tonight will be presented by attorney Michael S. Merman. The scholarship is Salvatore and Maria Pizzi Foundation Scholarship. Two students will be receiving this evening. The first is Corinne Clarity. The second is Brandon Gainey. Thank you, Michael. The next scholarship tonight, presented by Barbara Pimentel. This scholarship is the Plymouth Carver High School Class of 1973 Memorial Scholarship, sponsored by David Brewster in memory of deceased classmates. The recipient of this scholarship is Jessica Baldwin. Thank you, Barbara. The next scholarship, presented by Mary Lanigan, is the Wampanoag. Do I have that right? No. Wampanoag Rod and Gun Club. The recipient of this scholarship is Tyler Swain. Thank you. The next scholarship, presented by Beth Ellis or by Charles Parker, is the Charles Flabaud Living Trust Memorial Scholarship. The recipient of this evening is Danielle Gorham. Thank you. The next scholarship, presented by Dorothy Lopes, is the St. John Baptist Club Scholarship, presented this evening to Derek Lopes. The next scholarship, presented by Bill Garnett, is the Carver Old Home Day Scholarship. We have several recipients of this evening. The first is Tyler Lennox. Brooke Slavin. Luke Holden. Nina DeRoche. And Johnny Freites. Thank you so much, Bill. The next scholarship, presented this evening by Mike Grant, is the Rocky Gomes Scholarship. We have several recipients. The first is Allie Perry. Tyler Lennox. And Robert Peterson. Thank you, Mike. Next, Naomi Stahl, the Carver Elementary School Associate Principal, will present the Candace Weiler Scholarship. The recipient is Maggie Turner. Naomi will also present the Carver Elementary School Staff Scholarship. The recipient is Grace O'Neill. Next, Liza Bertram will present the Dollars for Scholars Scholarship. We have several recipients. The first, Robert Albert. Jameson Helms. Patrick Brown. Daniel Egan. Peter Leone. Olivia Carrera. Jonathan Freitz. And Liliana McPhee. The next scholarship, presented by Tammy Johnson, is the Education Association of Plymouth and Carver Scholarship. The recipient is Jack Miller. The Cape Cod 5 Scholarship, presented by Sean McGinnis. The recipient is Elizabeth Freitas. The Century 21 Classic Gold Nancy Tucker Memorial Scholarship, presented by Dylan Antel, recipient Vera McGrill. The Carver Lions Club Scholarship. We have several recipients. The first is Zachary Todd. Maggie Turner. Eliza Todd. And Allie Perry. The next scholarship is the Carver Middle High School Class of 2019, presented by Sean McGinnis, to Lucas Mueller. The Carver Middle High School Staff Scholarship, presented by Dylan Antel, the recipient is Dylan Young. The Carver Women's Softball Scholarship, presented by Sean McGinnis. We have several recipients. The first is Nate Dorado. Caden Martin. Jonathan Freitz. and Natalie Wakus. The recipient of the Carver Sportsman Club Scholarship is Brooke Slavin. The Elizabeth Cushman Scholarship presented by Dylan Antel. We have several recipients. The first is Kathleen Blotner. Vera McGrail. Robert Peterson. Dylan Young. Luke Holden. And Sarah Langtree. The Elizabeth Sorrell Memorial Scholarship presented by Sean McGinnis. We have two recipients this evening. The first is Derek Lopes. The second is Samantha Murray. The Honeydew Donut Scholarship, presented by Dylan Antel. The recipient is Mackenzie Wall. Jody's Journey Scholarship, presented by Sean McGinnis. We have two recipients. The first is Tyler Lennox. The second is Derek Lopes. The Northeastern Savings Bank Scholarship, presented this evening to Brooke Slavin. The Area 58 Community Access Media Scholarship, presented by Dylan Antel to Sarah Gould. The Plymouth Carver High School Class of 1974 Scholarship, presented by Sean McGinnis to Katie Blotner. The Cranberry Educational Foundation Scholarship, presented by Dylan Antel to Mackenzie Wall. The Daria Herlihy Memorial Scholarship, presented by Sean McGinnis to Sarah Gould. The South Meadow Village Scholarship, presented by Dylan Antel, up to two recipients this evening. The first is Dylan Young. The second is Corinne Clarity. The Upland Club Scholarship, presented by Sean McGinnis. The recipient is Nathan Dorado. the Plymouth County Beekeepers Association Scholarship presented by Sean McGinnis to Dan Egan. The Senior Service Award and Scholarship presented by Mrs. Bertram and Mrs. Kilnath. The recipient, Jessica Baldwin. And the final scholarship awarded this evening is the Utility Workers of Union of America, AFL-CIO Local 369 Scholarship, presented by Sean McGinnis this evening to Tyler Lennox. Before I turn the mic over to our superintendent for closing remarks, I would like to thank all of our guests for being here with us this evening. I would like to congratulate all of our seniors for 7 years of hard work to get here for this first celebration. I look forward to our graduation. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a great celebration and recognition for you. This time I introduce Scott Heath, our superintendent.
Good evening, everyone. To close, I'd like to take a moment to express my appreciation and thanks to the entire Carver community. First, to our scholarship donors, thank you for their time and effort in support of our kids, for valuing education, and for supporting the Carver community. We truly appreciate your generosity. $89,000 in scholarship funds. I really appreciate the number of scholarship donors who came this evening. It was a tremendous turnout by our donors. I think they really enjoy that opportunity to come and present you their scholarships. Many of them are memorial scholarships, recognitions of members of their family. It's truly meaningful to them. Hopefully you understood the impact of that when you giving the scholarships this evening. To our students, thank you for all you've done here at Carver High School. I'm always impressed by what you do in so many ways. You should take great pride in all the things you've accomplished. One thing I want you to think about before you leave this evening is to remember that success and achievement doesn't happen in a vacuum. All of us on some level owe a level of gratitude to others and to the people who supported us. So my challenge to each of you is sometime in the next couple weeks, take a moment to think about the people in this audience, the people in this community, the members of our staff who supported you, and take a moment to say thank you to them, because you don't know how much they'll appreciate that. To our faculty and staff, I appreciate all the work that you do. You support, you assist, you teach, you make strong connections with our students. It's through your work that just has tremendous impact on our students' lives, and none of us can thank you enough for that. Finally, and maybe most importantly, thank you to our parents and guardians. It's your devotion to your children's futures that has led to their success. Each one of you have played an instrumental role in the students and kids that we see on our stage today. And I know, it says here you should rightfully take great pride, that's what the speech says, but what I know is that you do take great pride in these students and our kids. So thank you for that. So this brings our ceremony to a close tonight. We're looking forward to graduation on Sunday. It's all safe, and right now the weather forecast is going to be beautiful. It's 70, sunny, and we're all going to be happy and excited to be there on Sunday morning. We look forward to seeing you then. And this brings our convocation exercises to a close. So at this time, I invite Kyle Hoffman to have the class of 2024 stand. Give me a minute to collect all your items, all your goods, and your wares. So you can leave something here and come back together if you like it too much. I that end, at this time, we invite the audience to rise and recognize the class of 2024. Dance to the stage.
Thank you.